how this goes. Hey, I think it's going to work. Woohoo! All right. So good morning. I can't tell you what an exciting day this is for our team. Turn down your volume, first of all, not you. As usual on Wednesday mornings, we are here with Mama Pat, who is my heart. What is unusual today is we are in my studio and we're on YouTube, which I can't even believe. Things have been going incredibly well. In fact, what did you have to say, Mama?
Say hello to Sherman Girl.
Sherman Girl, hi, welcome to the show. I don't think I've seen you on the live stream before, so I particularly want to say thank you for taking time out of your day and joining us. Yeah, we get together on Wednesday mornings and we just talk about stuff, anything that has to do, well, anything you want really, but primarily I want to talk about diamonds, gemstones, jewelry. It's a passion of mine and Mom's, and we just love it. And so it's been such a joy. We have been doing a live stream on QVC's website for a season and a half now, which is like a record. I mean, we went on, I think it's something like over 20 episodes, which was awesome. And we were considered and are considered a fan favorite. Yeah.
It's actually
who's there?
Cass Finley.
Cass, da, 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 da. Welcome to my home studio.
Sherman Girl is actually Cass Finley.
Really? Sherman Girl is Cass? Oh, she's got a different handle. Oh, I see. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. But Cass and anybody else who's watching, I welcome again. What we're doing here is we're trying to grow in a different way. So Mom and I are taking the Wednesday live stream to YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean we won't still be on QVC's website. In fact, they've upgraded us to a Saturday show this weekend. So we're going to be on at 11:45 on Saturday. But this way we can kind of take our time. We don't feel rushed. It's just more of an educational process. So my goal here is to help you to make good buying decisions, no matter where you shop. I don't care where you shop. I really hope you shop with me at Q, but you don't have to. I mean, I know that things happen. We buy things in different places, but I want you, when you step up to that jewelry counter or when you're ready to place an order somewhere else, or hopefully at QVC, that you have all the information that you need so that you're really, really happy with what you get. So from my heart, that's what I do. I used to be a host for many years at HSN, and some of you I met there, which I really appreciated, and I love my time there. But there, my job is to sell, right? And so I stepped away from being a host a number of years ago and decided instead to really focus on education. So I got my certificate in both diamonds and colored gemstones, my graduate certificate with the Gemological Institute of America. And then QVC approached me to come on as their expert. So that's kind of the history of the whole thing. I just want to wish you all good morning. Good morning. I was trying to figure out if I need this high or low. I think high, Mom. Do you?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to bring my little stand here. This is our first one here on YouTube. So you're going to have to bear with me while I figure it all out for future broadcasts. But can everybody see that okay? Ooh, it looks so weird, doesn't it? There we go.
Right there. Yeah,
all right.
Then we can't see you.
Well, I can move over a little. How's that, Mama? Does that work?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure, she says. Anybody else joining us that I should say hello to? I know we're really early in the broadcast.
I think they're just getting used to the whole concept.
Well, I'm just getting used to it too. So we'll learn this together, I promise. And I think it's going to be fun. Week by week, we'll figure it out. Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. That was anticlimactic, Mom, wasn't it? It didn't move. Wasn't that anticlimactic? Huh? How does that work?
Way.
You think? Oh, there it is. Okay. Other way, you say? Don't ruin the show, Michelle. All right. So anywho, I'm going to hold it. This is really imposing. Hang on. Cheers.
Good morning, Rebecca White.
Hi, Rebecca White. How you doing? I'm fumbling around trying to figure this out. For God's sakes. Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm glad it's you, not me, for a change.
Well, I'll get it. All right. So this is what I wanted to talk about first. I want to know what you would like from me. Like, do you want the item numbers on these pieces? Do you want the prices from today? Let me know in the chat, okay? Because I'm happy to provide it. But again, I'm not selling you anything. I want to talk to you in this case about the curvature of this piece and how it's created, the amount of labor that goes into it, how these pieces are actually physically put together. So that's the direction I want to go. But if you want item numbers, I'm happy to give them to you. I've got them all right here. What are they saying?
Let me print them.
Okay. I also put it on the cover already, but if
Oh,
you
all
wouldn't
right.
mind, that would be awesome. You forgot your sheet though, didn't you?
I did. Just tell
All
me.
right. This first one is J420163. 420163.
Then they can check
Then you can
prices.
check prices yourself if you want to. I mean, I can tell you offhand that we have it in size 4, 5, 7, and 8. Oh, what the heck? I'll just give everything.
No.
$2,747. 18-month special. Don't do that.
Well,
Okay.
what if it goes on sale
Well, that's true. It might be
or
less,
off?
or it might sell out. Okay. So we'll just give you the item numbers. And if you like something, you can go check it out on your own. Again, there is no pressure here. But what I want you to know is that big boy is almost an inch, top to bottom. It is 2 full carats of a combination of rounds and baguettes. So why does a designer use rounds and baguettes together? The reason a designer does that is because they want to enhance the look of both cuts. So a round brilliant cut is the most popular cut in the world for diamonds, and they release the light like nothing else. I mean, this was a cut that was refined by Marcel Tolkowski and his family. You might have heard of the Tolkowski diamonds. This happened around 1920-ish when a machine called the brooding machine was invented, and it changed the proportions and what we're able to do in diamonds. So it changed really everything as far as light play and sparkle and all of that. So it gives it just this really amazing look. So what is everybody saying, Mama? Do they want pricing and all that stuff or not really?
Sherman girl,
Yes,
Cass.
Cass.
So she's just here to see pretty jewelry.
See,
and
that's how I feel, Cass. Let's just look at some pretty things and just talk about how it all happens. And again, if you have any questions, keep them coming. Basic questions that I get asked all the time are things like, how do I clean my diamond jewelry? Can I clean this in an ultrasonic? Diamonds are one of the few pieces of jewelry that, unless it's pave, I say go for it in the ultrasonic. It does such a good job. It's nice and fast. The easy answer for hosts and for guests is just to say, just use a soft toothbrush and a little soap and water. And that is true. That'll work.
Really?
Yeah, but if you're wearing your diamonds every day, Mama, I mean, you and I know, I mean, we're cooking, we're doing everything that everybody else is doing out there in their daily life. They can get really dirty. And so I love my ultrasonic, actually. I use a very mild cleaner. I put it in. She's looking at me like, you do? No, I do. I even put my glasses in my ultrasonic. Did
Oh,
you know that? I can do
no
yours too.
kidding.
I can do yours too. The woman behind the curtain is Mama Pat. Mama Pat is my mother. She is my heart, my life. I always joke about that I'm in jewelry because of her. She was, and that I learned it in utero because she actually was working behind a counter in West St. Paul, Minnesota, when she was pregnant with me. So selling pearls and selling diamonds, but she was really a pearl and diamond specialist, and so I think I got it from her.
Sherman girl has a good thing here.
Yes,
She loves YouTube because she
I
can
love you.
stream it on my TV, which is a much
Wow, I
bigger
hadn't even
screen.
thought of that. You know, that's a
Wonderful.
really good point. So what I don't know if they can hear you or not. So I'm feeling like I need to repeat everything this first episode just to make sure. And can you hear me okay? I hopefully you can. I'm not wearing those god awful obnoxious ear pods here because I'm using the microphone in my studio. It's like freedom down here. No kidding. I'm enjoying it so much. But what she was saying is she likes it on YouTube better. Well, maybe I shouldn't put words in her mouth
She can put it
equally
on
as much because
TV,
she can put it on her TV
which is much
and
bigger.
watch it in a much bigger way. I love that. So this ring must look gigantic to you then. I got to go ahead and show you really what it looks like on your finger.
It's gorgeous.
I wish I looked like that. I think there was one point, maybe for a week in my life, where I might have had skin like that. But anyway, regardless, it's a big, bold presence. It's got that great combination of the baguettes and the rounds. And the baguettes, to finish that thought, they give you more of a flash. They have very long facets. They're super elegant. So you get more brilliance from that. But when you put the brilliance, which means literally the return of white light to your eye, when you couple that with the brilliant rounds, oh my goodness. I mean, it's a light show. The difficult thing about this particular ring is that it's concave. Do you see that? Would that be convex or concave? That's concave,
Cave.
right? Yeah. See how it comes in and then sort of up a little bit? This allows light to get in through the top and the bottom around the setting. So you get even better light, bigger light on this piece. But the way that the stones have to be set, it's very mathematically precise. You can't just take a baguette, a straight baguette, and put it anywhere in that setting and have it work, what we do, and we work with the best manufacturers at QVC in the whole wide world. They really know what they're doing in this case. They set it. I mean, just the smallest amount of difference in cutting can make a huge difference in the way those diamonds look in the setting. And they set it in such a way where you get this beautiful wall of diamonds. And most importantly, to someone like me who's hard on their jewelry, the diamonds stay put, they stay set. Now, with that being said, I do want to recommend that you get your jewelry checked fairly frequently. Like, honestly, you're supposed to take it in every year. I don't, but maybe every 3 years. Or if you're shaking a ring and something sounds like it's loose, if you wear it a lot, take it in. This one's all in solid gold, which is a great house, and it's in 14 karat gold. Again, if you're interested, you can go find out about the ring if you'd like under item number J420163. All right?
I have a question.
Yes, Mama.
For insurance purposes,
Yes.
if you know that the diamond value has gone up, is
Mhm.
it worth reevaluating?
It is worth revaluing your diamonds, especially if you have a rider on your insurance policy. And I can't talk to investment because,
No.
and I just had this conversation. This is an interesting conversation. I just had it with Racina Grasso yesterday. Racina is intrigued by diamonds. We just recently had a visit by the Gemological Institute of America. My posse came in from all over the world, actually, to meet with the hosts at QVC to, again, go through a few things, and let them know really what our relationship is and how special it is with the Gemological Institute of America. And she was saying, Racina was saying, well, what's more valuable? Do you want diamonds from the earth, like our Affinity collection? Do you want lab grown diamonds? What if I'm buying for investment? Here's my answer to that, because I can't, I'm sure Racina is not the first one to ask that question. I've had it many times. Never buy your jewelry for investment. There are some gemstones. Mom's looking at me like, what? Well, there are some gemstones that are more valuable than others. Like, I wish I had a Ceylon sapphire when I had a chance to buy that pre-tourmaline. I should have done it, but I wouldn't bet on that. It's like your investments. I would never tell somebody, yeah, put your money in this investment. It's a sure thing, because how would I know that? We just don't know. Now, historically, if you look back, diamonds that had natural diamonds from the earth have held their value very well, and in many cases appreciated over the years. Yes, Mama?
Well, Dad and I got my diamond
Yeah.
preset.
Yes.
I was 3/4 of a carat.
3/4 of a carat.
60 years ago.
60 years ago.
$375.
They offered you $375.
That's what we paid for it.
Oh, that's what you paid for it. I'm like, that can't be, because I've seen that diamond. It's really pretty. Okay.
So
yeah, they do
it's not a
appreciate.
bad
Well,
investment.
not
So,
always. I don't want to make any claims,
no,
investment claims.
but
But yes, it is important to reevaluate those diamonds to
I
have,
also love it.
and you love it. See, that's what it is. It's about that connection, that emotional connection to something that came from the earth. That came from the earth billions of years ago and came up in hundreds of feet below the earth in chaos. I mean, they come up in volcanic activity usually. So yeah, that's the story. It's not how much money it's worth. Hey, I see Tyrone Moody. That one I can read. Tyrone, hi. I just followed you on Facebook. You guys, come to my Facebook page like Tyrone did. It's Michele Lau for QVC, or my Instagram page, and I'll follow you back. I would love that. I want to get to know what what you're looking for, what's your lifestyle. Not everybody is going to find that appealing. So with that being said, I'm going to move on. Personally, I love it. All right. So there she is, looking pretty. I did this for you, Mom. One of the first pieces of jewelry.
Oh yeah.
That, besides the engagement ring before I was around, that I remember my dad buying for my mom was a piece of Black Hills gold jewelry. And when I went looking for a web discovery item, and I'll explain what that is in just a moment, I saw this and I thought, oh my God, this is it. See, this is about as Americana as it gets. And I consider myself an all American girl. I know Mom does as well. And we love that connection to the USA, of course. What do you want to say? Say it. I can see it on your lips. What is it? You want to tell the story?
Well, actually, Dad got that because he was on a lovely hunting trip.
Oh, he used to leave her alone in November and go deer hunting.
Yes.
And that used to get her really mad. Well, actually,
that's another good reason for gifting.
He bought her a ring. Yeah, it is a good reason.
Yes,
yes. Oh my goodness. And you know what else was fun? We got to do stuff when he was out of town that we normally wouldn't do. We used to do girly stuff when he
Yeah.
was gone.
We did.
Yeah, but he brought her back a Black Hills gold ring because he was deer hunting in South Dakota.
It
So,
worked.
and it
I
worked.
still love it.
She still loves it. I love the story, and I want to do a whole segment on Black Hills Gold in an upcoming show. I don't really have the bandwidth for it this morning because I have a lot of stuff I want to show you, and this is our first episode, so I kind of want to, experiment a little bit. But this is all hand applied. That's literally green gold and rose gold, and then that's a diamond in the middle. And then this over here signifies grapes. And again, when we tell the story of Black Hills Gold in an upcoming episode, we'll explain it. But I fell in love with this. I think this is so beautiful and soft and pretty. Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Do you want to I want you to guess the price. And I know we're not going to talk about prices today. For the rest of you, if you want to look it up, it's item number J480465. It is my web discovery item. It's a size 8 special, but you can size it up or down up to 2 sizes.
0.
Sorry, Mom, 480465. Mom forgot her homework today. Before every live stream, I do a sheet like this for her, a nice big type for me. But I give it to her. So in case any of you want item numbers, she can pass them to you. And she forgot her homework. Docking her pay. No chocolate today.
Go ahead, fire me.
Go ahead, fire me. No, you must stay. All right. So I forgot what we were talking about.
Black Hills Gold.
Oh, yeah, Black Hills Gold. Okay, so the web discovery. Web discoveries are something I just started. They were my idea. Yay. Now I see some of the other live streams are doing it too, which I love because we have literally thousands of items on the web that never make it to air. And it's a crying shame if you don't have time to go through it all, right? So I've got time. So I go through it and I go treasure hunting for you. And when I see something like this, it's irresistible. That's going to be my web discovery item. Last week we did 2 of them. This week I only have 1 of them because the second one I had picked out for you sold out overnight. So wow, I didn't even tell anybody what it was. I don't even want to go there right now, but I will tell you that this was better. And it is in solid gold. Mom, guess how much it is?
I can't.
Just take a wild guess.
I can't.
All right. It's only $398 and it's in gold.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I know. You'd think there would be a 1 in front of it. In fact, I looked twice. To me, I do want to give you the item number on this because if you can wear a size 8 or are willing to have it sized, it's so worthwhile. It is a 1/4 carat in that solitaire. That's a big 1/4 carat solitaire for under $400. Crazy. It is a combination of 10 carat and 12 carat gold. So the colored pieces, like the little green leaves that are, again, hand applied, it's such artistry. Every ring is one of a kind. The rose gold that you see here, again, that's all 12 carat. It also qualifies for something that's going on at QVC right now. Now, by the time you see this, if it's not this week, it might not be there anymore. So don't get mad at me. But if you're watching live today, you can take advantage of this. It's code. If you're a new customer to QVC, it's NEW QVC 30. New QVC 30. And for today, yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be in the future, but it's $30 off. Huh? So that would, huh? Sorry, Mom. She hates when I do that. $368 is what it would be with the new customer coupon, but still at $398.23, pretty doggone great. Anybody else loving Black Hills Gold the way that I am? And I know you do. I love that ring of yours.
Sure me, girl.
Awesome cast. Yeah, I love it. To me, not only is it a piece of Americana, but I love the organic quality of the natural symbolism on it. And anyway, I don't want to belabor it because there's not a lot of them on the web, but man, if you're looking, it's cooking. If you're looking, it's cooking.
Don't make me hungry.
Don't make you hungry.
I love this one.
This is a great ring. This, ladies, is a stack set in 14 karat, either white gold or yellow gold. And it is J420942.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. J420942. That's the trio. You get all 3 rings in 14 karat gold. Again, your choice of white or yellow. For $1,041. So the reason, obviously, that this made it to the live stream this morning is not only is it a little over $300 a ring, but I wanted to talk about trends. This is not slowing down. This whole idea of stackables, of customizing your jewelry, it is on fire. And to get a set of 3 in a really quality diamond piece is exciting. So this is from our Firelight lab grown collection.
Beautiful.
I know. I just want to drink it in. It is the only piece from Firelight that I'm featuring this morning, and it is one of our buyers' picks. She put a lot of love into this set for you. She negotiated it very hard to get you a great price, and I think it's so worthy. I appreciate the fact that you can wear them on different fingers. You do have to buy them all in the same size, but if you have 3 girlfriends that wear the same size, you could also split them up and give them to your girlfriends.
Explain lab grown.
Lab grown diamonds are amazing. Lab grown means that they are man tended. And we have now figured a technology that mimics what Mother Nature does naturally. So diamonds form over billions of years. Most gemstones form over millions of years. Diamonds can form over billions of years in the Earth's crust. And so lots can happen to a little diamond before it makes it into a piece of jewelry. I mean, I've seen diamonds that have come up again through volcanic activity, usually that have garnets in them. You know, I saw one that had a dementoid garnet in it, which was really cool. They have inclusions like mineral deposits or little beauty marks. And I love that because it makes every diamond special. But when I'm wearing it on my finger, I
Are
want
you?
something more pure.
Where's your ring?
You know what? We took the dogs in for grooming this morning at a god awful time of the morning, and I didn't put my ring on today. It's
Next time.
upstairs, but I'll wear it again next time. And what mom's referring to is I wear a lab grown diamond every day. Unless I'm taking the dogs in. No, I'll put it on later. But yeah, I love them. They are the perfect 10, just like diamonds from the earth. They are chemically, physically, optically diamonds. I wear one that's in our stock. If you've seen it on my hand before, it's from the Brilliant Rose collection, which is a whole nother discussion. But you can find it again on the web. It's so pretty. I have the 3 carat that I wear as an upgrade for my engagement ring from years ago. And so, yeah, I love them. To me, they're sophisticated, they're a smart, I think a smart fashion investment, but also economically it just makes sense. They're somewhere between 30 and 60% less. Mom said, "Why do you always talk about that? That makes it sound like
Price-wise,
they're less than." But so I want to make sure that you know
not
that it's
quality.
price-wise, not quality. In fact, it's the opposite. You actually get a higher degree of quality, in particular with the clarity
Moses
on
and
Firelight
Moses.
than you do with our Affinity collection. We take you up 5 grades, 5 steps in clarity. So it's actually a finer product that way. Mom is right. I don't know if you could hear her. She was saying a rose is a rose. And it's true. A rose that grows in the wild or a rose that's in a hothouse is still a rose. Your mom, when you give them to her for Mother's Day, doesn't say, "Where did these roses come from?" But the cool thing about that is a lot of the younger customers in particular are asking me questions about traceability in their diamonds. And so I want to address that really quickly here. But before I get into that, who's watching and what are they talking about? Hopefully you're talking amongst yourselves too. I love that. It's
I
fun.
think they're getting used to the whole thing.
The whole deal.
Yeah,
Yeah. I am
yeah.
too. I mean, it's different, right? Being here on
Yes.
YouTube. I think it's going to be awesome though. I really do. I like that we can, if we go over half an hour, I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. I know we have a lot of brand new people that are watching us for the first
Yes,
time
we
here on
do.
YouTube, which is amazing and wonderful. Now, that doesn't mean we're abandoning our diamond boutique on QVC's website. They're just we're going to get a better time slot, I think. I was told that we're a fan
Okay.
favorite, and I'm so excited. So anyway, Saturday, they asked me to do an Affinity live stream at 11:45 a.m. Eastern time. And as you're watching this, it is the 29th. So that's coming up this Saturday. Yeah, of
It's the
August.
30th.
Is it the 30th?
Yeah.
Today the 30th?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, now I really bungled all that up. Today's the 30th of August. It's this it's this Saturday.
Duh.
At least I'll have a couple clean puppies. All right. So
Yes.
what else is up? Anybody else saying hi?
Tyrone says he would never get mad at you.
I love Tyrone.
And a
Tyrone's been
diamond
with
is
me
a
for a while.
diamond. Sherm will take it.
A diamond
So
is a diamond. Absolutely. I mean, I have both. I like both. I don't have a ton of diamonds, popular to common belief that I'm dripping in diamonds around the house. I mean, but I always wear a few things. And I think that it's really great to have versatility. Like you can stack this with other gemstone pieces. You can wear it with pearls, all kinds of ways to wear it.
this is a good question. The YouTube is great, except they lost the love letter postage stamps that
I
show.
know. I know. And I'm sorry. I got to figure that out. I don't know that
Let's
we're
work
going to
on
be able
it.
to do it. But what
We'll
I'm
work
thinking
on it.
is instead of just giving you the item numbers, maybe I can give mom the links to the specific items and we can load them.
Maybe.
Her eyes are going like this. You know what else I can do on the cover? You know, on the thumbnail underneath. I'm learning all the lingo. Underneath the thumbnail, they have a description. I could put the links to the items there. Would that
There
solve
you
the
go.
problem? Would you guys be happy with that?
I think so.
All right.
I
Anyway,
think so.
we're going to figure this out. This is the first one we've done on YouTube like this, and I think it's going swimmingly well. Can you guys hear and see me okay? Because I know sometimes that can be an issue when we do stuff over the
They
internet.
say yes.
Yes? Oh, fantastic. Okay, so where was I with this? The item number was 420942. You get all three. You don't have to make a choice.
Got
And I
that.
love how she's done this here. She's put 2 on one finger and then wears one like a midi ring. I think it's a real winner, but it's a definite style trend. Speaking of styles, how am I doing for time? Am I
420943.
taking too much time, do you think?
Well, if you're going till 11,
Yeah.
it's 10:56.
Okay, good. I'm right on track. I promise you I will never take more than half an hour or so. Okay.
Unless
I'm
I
going to try
want
to
it.
really keep it unless you want it to go on, and then I'll go on forever if you would like.
Look at this.
Do you love this? You are going to freak out. I haven't presented this forever, and I found this on the web. I guess technically it's a web discovery, but it has been on the air before.
What's the number?
Is your heart pounding? It's J406357. It's a size 5 special, so
You're
start getting
talking-
creative.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear me
Oh,
suddenly?
no, it's good. It's
Okay.
good.
Well, hear this, Mama. It's
G46.
48 bucks.
What?
I know. Are we happy? Yeah, I thought you might be. J406357. I know I promised you we would try not to give stuff.
How big is this?
It's an oval. Well, it's not this big for crying out loud. I put my whole hand in there.
No.
There's Mom. Oh, let me raise her up here so you can see her. Come on up here, girlfriend. See? Isn't that an awesome ring? So the reason I included it is not only because it's $48, but because I really love this whole concept of negative space in jewelry. The designer in me just loves it. I think that it makes your eye like stop and say, wait a minute, I got to look at that again, right? When it looks like something is missing from the picture. Now, the other cool thing about this is it is definitely on trend with the whole geometric thing that is happening. Again, the circle is softer, it's more feminine, and all around this, which is done in sterling silver, this is all diamonds around it. So it is so cool. And it has 5-star reviews like never before. I mean, we're talking about the lion's share of the reviews, 16 out of 25 reviews are all 5-star. So sometimes when I see something for 48 bucks, I'm like, if I'm out shopping and something is marked down to something that seems too good to be true, I'm like, I don't know, I might pass. Maybe that top will explode when I wear it or something, all the seams are going to burst open. But that is not the case here. This is our same affinity quality. We're talking about HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity. They're single cut diamonds, so there is that. But as a first ring or so much better than CZ.
Circle of life.
And the circle of life. Yes. So much better than topaz, so much better really and I love all of those things. But if I can have a diamond ring for a costume jewelry price, absolutely. Now, an item like this is why you want to stay with me to the end. Okay. So I am always going to leave you going, wow, that was fun. That was crazy. I can't believe I got that ring. So go to the website, make sure you reserve yours because once the word gets out on this, it'll be gone. Here's the other thing. They're doing 3 credit card payments of $16.32. I know.
Fully cut diamonds.
These are single cut diamonds. And they're 10 points, if I remember when I looked. But they're diamonds. And for a younger girl or a girl that's graduating from college or, a sweet 16 who loves things that are very fashionable but insists on very fine things, having this in sterling silver is no hardship, but it is one of the ways that we can keep the price down.
Wow.
So sterling silver, I mean, this is fine jewelry. As much as I love Diamondique is not fine jewelry. Fine jewelry, the very definition is genuine gemstones set in precious metals. And that's what I have in my hand here. That's what this lady is sporting. So if you want to up your game into fine jewelry, this is a great transitional piece for you to try some Affinity. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time ever and you want to try something for somebody for the holidays or for yourself, it is a size 5 special, but man, to be able to get that, and I want to show you how it comes packaged too. Anybody excited about this besides me?
Very.
Good. Yay. It's going to come in our Affinity packaging. All the Affinity pieces look like this. We just upgraded our packaging, and I think it's just lovely. When you open up the box, you're going to find a little romance card that tells you about our Affinity diamonds. And then inside of that, there's this lovely little pouch that will hold your jewelry. So it's kind of like a little treasure chest, right?
Mhm.
I wanted you to see this because you would think that the presentation might be less than our quality standards when you're looking at a $48 item, but we treat the $48 items the same way that we treat the $4,800 items because they're diamonds and they are diamonds from the earth. HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity, and a really good deal. Well, I hope you enjoyed this today. I'm excited that it went as well as it did. At least I think so. I know this is corny, but this is what they tell you to do on YouTube. So if you would like to follow us, if you would follow us, we would love it. Yeah, follow us, like it, share it if you choose. But I'd love it if you subscribed. It has been my pleasure serving you today. I know mom feels the same way. Usually I try to turn the camera around on her, but we are in our home studio and I don't dare move anything. I'm
No.
afraid it's all going to fall over. Anyway, Saturday morning, we have a date. I'm hoping you can join us. We're going to be back on the QVC website at 11:45, and I'll, as usual, send out invitations. If you are not receiving invitations or would like to, come find me on any of the social platforms. Michele Lau for QVC, probably easiest on Facebook for you, but you can do Insta as well. Like the page and let me know that you want to get a notification. Yeah.
QVC tour one.
It's going to be on the live stream like we have been in the
Live
past.
stream.
Yeah, we're going to be live streaming at 11:45 a.m. on Saturday, this Saturday, which is the end of August, just in case you're watching it on a replay. All right, we'll be back here, I promise you, next Wednesday at 10:30 as usual. Tell a friend if you don't mind, like and subscribe, and we'll see you then. Let me know what you want to see in the chat, and I'll make it happen for you. All right, stay safe, everybody. We got to go pick up our nice, clean, squeaky dogs. I'm sure you'll be hearing them on Saturday morning. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, that's right. You got to do it now on your laptop like that. And end.